Miten agine nebo ngecheret in committee nebo bunge noton nebo housing inet kora MP nebo Murwa Degir Johanna Ngeno imbitab raini ngende geljin ket ne studio so mu moyo kole tos betut nebo amot no amokondoi kole betut ne kotokowal missing bolatet en emet bandab tai en emet ak missing ko ele sabto biik ko tos ne kit ne koimuch kobwat agine ne gerenyin ko filindoi tono betut nebo amot amun kotoku ko boiboiyet itagan mheshimiwa Johanna Ngeno guren biikab Murwa Degir Ngong ak biikab South Rift ko agonin paraindo korong igat biikab Kolenjin asikeweken en komalo mheshimiwa ngalek che kotestai en konekit mwoe mutyo kora komosta nebo Ang'ata Barigoi ne kokibeten biik sobonwek mi ngalekab mbarenik kobaten komakiweke noton komoe ketaunen korong igat biik chekerin en betutab raini ak ketaunen nebo teksetab korik so matan kebwa noton nebo ngalekab kalyet en Ang'ata Barigoi.
Kongoi missing netai amoche akat bororiet en ui tugul ele mi betut nebo raini ko betut ne kinyoru nafas kikat kiam logoi ak kenyoru logoiwek chetesetai en emet. Nebo oeng kou ele kaimwa ko kakibur raini en olimbo Ang'ata Barigoi ele kamiten konoretab chito neko nekikanyorin nekibarin biik chekibwotyin kele yobu kebeberin bo Migori ko kakikonori chichoto raini en olimbo Ang'ata Barigoi. Akemwa kityo kora kemwa kele pole ak kele mutyo en biik tugul chekikonyorin chekinyor ngalechoto amun kimi chekibo wikit nekonye chekibore asikarik ko kikonor wikit nekonye ko raini ko chito nekingokako chekibo asikarik koit akichek chetokyin kele mara ko bandits anan ko mara ko biik chekabongonigei kora akichek komoche kokochi bichu menye koronoto en orogenet en mara sait age en ngalekab mbarenik issues chebo mbarenik chetesetai ko kakimi koronoto moe kityo kele pole ak kele siko kokaikai komuktoindet kora biikab meng'ikab koronoto ako kokoi Mungu usalama amun koronoto komoche saet nemi barak.
Mawo ngunon mheshimiwa kile kitakeistoengei niton asikebe ngalekab usingetar ngalekab komosata bo Ang'ata Barigoi akoi nguni koune mheshimiwa amun kiit kora korutechi komosta nebo Narok President William Ruto arorwechi kong'eten kingakobit ng'emetab kalyet nekikibeten biik sobonwek en ngalekab mbaret chi nemokuitos netebengei kole tesetai en Ang'ata Barigoi sikibeten biik sobonwek kabar biik asikarik kanyokechor kiagik ako ngiakomach kosis ngalekab chorsetab kiagik akoi yoen kabit biik chekikibeten sobonwek komach kowek nebo chorsetab kiagik.
Ndibur akichungusan ya analysis nebo tuguk chekitestai en Ang'ata ko ingen le netai ko kimeng'ikab koronoto apart from kokikepcheiwech kebwa komosi bo Dikir ko Ang'ata ak Dikir ko kiagenge tugul bo Kilgoris ko ketindoi komeng'otet ko kiagenge konyo ketil kityo mbakait nebo constituency lakini meng'otet ko agenge ko ngalechu bo Ang'ata ko ngalek chekikan ko level nendiker na ko kiyomegei kobek. Ngalechu bo Ang'ata ko ki ngalekab mbar chekikan koba baka stages kabisa chekiotinye kamang'unet ako tinye kamang'unet biikab koronoto kole we are almost seeing the end nebo ngalechoto. Kunu enda ko kitam komi ngalekab insecurity enda en kenyisiek alak korong kong'eten 2007 akewek let olin kotun kobit a temporary solution in around 2010 akobit that temporary solution kabisa nekikila moik permanent amun kibur ngalechu po insecurity en Ang'ata baka I think last year kokakinam kengalale ngalechu bo mbarani konam kobit insecurity noto nekin keker analytically ko kausikange ngalechu bo kalyet nebo ngemetab kalyet ak discussion nekitesetai nekibo mbar. Amun after election akitakibur for some times ko requesten boisiekab koronoto kole kimoche otoretech ketar ngalechu bo mbarani. Amun mzozo nebo mbaret ko kimi kotini o kikinde kotini over 20 years ago. Ko kikoba biik akoumiondos akolyon ngot ko mwishowe kole bichuin kalya makitar mbarani ne sikotok line. Kobur biik che meng'ikab koronoto akocheng solution. Mwishowe komwa bichoto kole the only person nemuche kochengwech oret kwane konyo kochengan. Kibur akepangan ele kimuche kengalalden. There was no other way. Ki the only way ko kong'ololjin bororiosiek oeng'u chemeng'isien yoto. Koyonjin kole kipcheito ano mbarani amun kikirwoch akewirtoike karon kewirtan ingo kenyit ingo kewirtan ingo kenyit ak keapileni akeweku kesit ngwo barak kewek. Ko mwishowe kole biik amun kitakeng'alal ak boisiek chekibo kebeberin bo bororietab Maasai. Ko kole ngot imuche ipasweden bichu kwo keng'alal anya pasweden boisiekab Kipsigis apasweden chebo Maasai ko koyonjin kole ongeng'alal. Then kebe kityo another level nekimoche komi barak saiti amun kikimoche keentaren consent asiketururin anyo keng'alalen ak ketar kipkaa. Which happened. But kumbe kukimi biik chetokikuren che ngepiman ko kitindo malis kitindo amunaisiek chechwak che kitindo mara kitinye interest en mbarenichu. Lakini kaker kole ngesolven amicably komuche kobetyo interest chekitindo. So konam bichu ko interferen to the extent nekabit ngalechu bo kalyet kong'ema kalyet. Ito kibure koit biik nyokoswach bandek. Kibur kidogo komwok chito en oret, kibur kidogo kereben tugun, kibur kidogo kenyo kium pikipikisiek chebo biik kobo kosemberi bandek. You know? Kobit ng'aleng'isiat ko kong'et ko kikebwat enyon echek ko kikilelen ngeker amun kinotoker ele bane korokuye kityon en naenyun ale imuch komi interest ko kokimoche kepushen bichu to the edge. Yani koba non kibendi sikonerekso anan sikong'etyo anan sikonyolilyo ko kole ongelake ng'weny mbarani. Kowomoe koik desperate kabisa. That is actually the analysis ne Kenya oker. Ko bichu ko resilient amun biik chekimenye mbaranato kenyisiek chemakimwoe chechang. Kong'et bichu kotestai ichek kole ongikilgei kenegotiaten kabalani kinam. Ako negotiaten iman bo koyonjin. Bara kakiyonjin keib consent ak kenyo kiyonjin kora kele kipchen mbarani atata. Then kiyokin chebo survey chekinyolu nyoko subdividen mbarani. Kosto the amount chekiyoyonjin bichu. Ko ngobwone ko already kako-receive instructions. Kele ele nyokoboche mbarani koyu mareu. Kele kikokiyonjin kele 1500 acres 3500 acres. Kurkangeit ground kele 1500 acres ichu koboto yumenye biik. Meaning ngot kinem 1500 acres kisib mbakai nekiboto bichoto ko kiboto biik chechang okot weri kokonori raini ko kimi mbarenyin orit mi orititab
nitalusen mbaret
kitalusen akine mbaret ko nyokochoran bichu koesio biik kole biik no mabune mbakait kotokoteb akichek komie kole nyolu kobun ano koborchi biik ele kinyolu kobun. Akotestai kosib yoto ele kinyolu kobun. Kidogo koit DC ak some people. Akonyo kole hapana kamanyolu obun ireu. Oweken Uganda. Komawe kora biik. Kuri system biik. Osib ine mpaka inoto mpaka mwisho. Kora kait mwisho kochut karishek akoba. So kuburen biik kolelen kalyan mpaka nyokobiman bichu mbarenik kyok kikimenye. Kidogo nekit after 2 days kosamonen kirwok aba kolenji kanget obolenji biik komanda en mbar. Yeah. Kikwa mbaret ako kikechop title deed. Okibwone in 2 days time kanyo kicherun kenyo kicherchin chito mbarenyin akengot. Yeah. Komashanga anai biik. So the following day koit bichu akyombe bendoto asikari ibote postishek ne yani kabwan ne komoche konyo kong'oshana.
Mama igine miten mbara gori
gabi. Usibin line ni kanisa. Kunguitu makakoumak biik ako chekokose stoki ngundilelo kose stoki achi barasa. Kele keteb kele what exactly is happening. Yeah. Kobwa bichu lazima anyokoba kochut orit olin konyor chesemberisi en mbar kowon kolio komwok barak sikorwai kostogei kolia. Eventually ko degenerate into conflict. Akemwok biik mercilessly. Amun chito nekiordereni bichu ko ki DC and you wonder ile kikange separaten National Police Service Commission from administration. So that orders ngot ko orders kishuten ngot ko orders chebo eviction ngot ko orders chebo konyolu kubun a totally manyolu kubun orders to do anything. Chita age neter in IG and National Police Service. The more mean and commands orders to arrest, to kill, to shoot anybody else. The constitution go in the way clear kole nyolu kubunu IG or commands chebo IG. Kungeten IG, deputy IG, paka county commanders, paka OCPD, paka OCS. Manyolu kubita an external interference, and the constitution is clear on that. There shall never be any other command from outside the Police Service Commission. And no one else will need to such orders. Not even the CS. Not even the head of state. Until Marayonga Gibur in a security meeting, sige make a decision in a security meeting, and of course, na chair, go the head of state.
Yes.
Lakini in tuku operations, tuku jantu, mabuno orders, anybody else, it is the IG himself na nyalo mabuno orders. But kini igere lagagi aita lugona, kubuno orders strangers, chito nama police yada, ma OCPD, ma OCS, mane, and people were killed. People were killed. Kuranyi na eventually kuma ke intervene and ke almost ke intervene and and then the following day kuma iti in IG kunguitu IG kunerektos biik na so kunyugo kungololchino biik kukoi biik maone nanywan. Kulenji, to be honest, kokibar biik for no apparent reason.
Kiimiano mheshimiwa mgagere kiitu baadaye.
Kiomiga. Yeah. Remember, Kagunegit, how many kilometers? It's around probably around 60 kilometers away. Yeah. Kukikibirwono miga gileon in fact kisip kibirwon the previous day gileon. Lakakile buwan bichu kunyo ko stombaret ko ngotombaret uliona na levi I don't think so. Kiba yange richen kiange level negi mama. Immediately after that bichu kiliota kalenji weri consent ni kikoentaren ko kimoki specify ngele tiana mbarani kemoche kinemchi bichu.
Yes.
What am I hearing? Lokose ngalek kikile yongo kile na kimoche ki-reduce mbaret neko kimoche, you know, those kind of stuff. Kuleonu kile nange ngalala boishe choto. Amun immediately kingonyo ko basinye bichu mbar yun akowek sikokonu any notice of kemanda. Ko kinyokonyoru kile yoto kolenji appeal in that consent.
Yes.
Amun apparently kokonyo kobwa bichu kosire le kiyonjine. So appeal the consent. Ko ngemona isubu yolenji ni kile yotin. Kimote appeal consent ni kinya ke review na ana ke revoke na. Amun sipaka kile moche konyo kopiman contrary to the agreement na kikoentaren. Kule on have appeal lo kenyoru in temporary orders ke kitelelzi any activity akobur status ko. Halenji mi ngale anja kile on this angune let me rush there again. Ko abiru wona bichota kole ngakoit kakumo bi alia. So I rushed there. By the top ager ko magitiam kityo ke intervene nuko kinoito kakobar biik. The 4. Actually the 5, yeah. Amun kyaboro nyoger ote hospitali bichota. Kunam kushutenis kora so aweke ole kakeba kesaruni chuto kumwokse. Kusir kenyoke kegerire yu ichechu akotesda kumwoke biik. So I turned back akanya aweke nyokerwa keba ke intervene nene legimi. When you look at that, amun ki baadaye kukiyokwan that orders injunction negi telelsi in operations issue. It was there. Kukihangezi released around 4 days before. Lakini ki puuza ni the administration of the police that issue. Akonyokwa something like an eviction where of course mommy eviction nigi without an order.
Kukiro na nguni wale these powers chike kabun sang. Okota ko china kakimit kot mising kameke bulldozen. Kion nai ole kongo akotos
kikinai kele ki leadership nekibo nekitoko corona. Yeah. Everybody knows.
Amun kituyo kabisa moy ngalekab bororiet nekile mbop sigis against.
No, kimako you see we. Miten chito nekinyokonam shares in kind of king en mbare ne chuko kitija iwe ko kele ibe bichu egarije kitengole ko ibichechu egarije kitengole. Ko kikangonyo ko dupe bigen komosi yakwalen big shares. Ko ngetu ba komosi ko esio kwalda shares echo. Ko kingwalda jeju shares ko esi ala. Ko kimoche konyiten ju ko esio jeju inoni bo bichu. Yeah. It was as an individual. Never you deal with it's an individual.
Na me konyiten
jeju. Nengenji tugul kole in a former leader negi ba corona. Yeah. In fact, when all these things happened, he never stepped there. He never even talked about it. He never even sent any condolence message. Day and night.
I remember I was ten konjela ako gimagane godle monyo looking what time.
I was telling no issue. Mauze kanga konjela mauze kanga talk the current MP.
Yeah, even the senator. Ngong ko ki condemn.
Even the current senator, everybody knows like no interfere in ngalejo. So that is how it happened. But you see stages jeki gangate chiki to solve in ngalejo go back. Ko nyoko interfere.
Correct taglet kora.
Correct taglet. But somewhere along the way ko gabi in ngalejo ko intervene the president. Yeah. Ako kugure ko chenga gene kule kumoje kecheng in a solution to this problem. Because initially otinge campaign kukikimwoe kora kelenji there is a problem en corona.
Yes.
Yeah. In fact kitindo big problem ki passive nekele ki nyoko interfere noi. Amuni kateben biik kabara ko ngalal ko nambi ngale John si ni boru discontent.
Yes.
Ko teb no kole what is the problem? Kuli bi ngale ga mbar. Ki bare ji jone ngale ga mbar. So kurkulenji sa anyo tare jama mbar. I will give a solution. Onge ya ko siasa onge birukura ya ga getar Okay. So kingobit ngalechu kotebena kora kole what exactly is happening? Ngolenji ngalechu kichechu pambaro ko kikanota koelewanota kinamungi yangu kurongora kole ingesolve mbarenichu. Ingegawa bichu shenywa ne. Now ko ine go this matter that level ko leoni amaga discuss ne kurbo jeju bangata ak everybody na usiko no ngalechu. Kegur konyo ngala abijos ko elewan the whole thing.
Yes.
Okay, the whole picture. Kur waragi je bururi oni mba masina mungi mo gelenje this thing ku yango elewange bichu okyu. Ako ndigiro dele ko bi evento ngaleju ku momi horati je de bichu no.
Yeah, momi. In fact isabote ju ngole ga magi mongu ko testai.
Correct. Ko yana gine golle amage ngalalo kyu yagitara oguri je chungu jo mo na je the other side of the story and we find an amicable solution. Which he did. Kugur biju na uguri jeju kumaloli ju ko kasi ko ngaloli ju ko arrive at the same thing.
Yes.
Kele we had agreed kele ibe bichuni na so kumangiti za na gele there was somebody nigi yo me interfere nigi causing all these issues. Now copy tiny repercussions ka barbi again.
Yes.
Without reason, without cause kana reason ino which of course anybody nesen na normal method kumenyoru bike gumo meto hegi we you know tayaro zinyino ngibara gumo kita accidental ge kwergelda ko bleed ndor ko ke mo kita ud ko bleed ndor ko no ana ge kwergoroso ik mo edole ko bleed ndor ko out of 5 people ko gi gumo meto piga ngwan shoot to kill, but shoot on the head. So, different. Mino hello guru nenda ngap kitoko tokoje ke.
Okay.
Ndaka batay ko makatoy putokse tokoje.
Yes.
Lakini kugi kitoko tokoje ke tukul. Kina ba agir aga tukul mungi atambuan ke no aga tukul ebijo. Yeah. Kukagerat kityo metedero. Kiki shuten bichu chino gir ko snipers. Amuniwe. A moving target.
Agi nyoro gara.
Agi kurmetiti we. Ko ordinary policeman. No, that is not an ordinary policeman. In fact, chukuki ya again let me tell you my friend. Kutotu ngogo jito. Whether now or future. Magiba goje kutotu ngogo jito enchi tonigi shuten pichu ananigi go no orders ke shuten pichu. Because kama unale ndogi kikwere gilda jita anaku iwut anaku moye tsiku bleeden kutor gele kwa kutor gele it was in the process of defending themselves. But nige shute metede piga 1 out of 5 what was that? There is no excuse. Matino gigingala lengele gilionen. There is no excuse, my friend.
Di otinge ngane taipoa nige magole chunguza na kwa teke.
Kinyo chunguza na ipoa lakini ikaso mwono. Malasa chunguza na ipoa jota. It is known gelasi gari kiki meeting chikika po operation noto kungo kingin. Kiki ai postmortem. Ko postmortem ko boru in tukuk. Kikinyo ki butagine ko boru the kind of nagabunu in Rizazia. This is something that cannot take even 5 days. Anyway, in good quick serious and good in interior. Quick very serious interior. Kuma yuri kito komanda. Anagosi yes anagosi pide. Agilinji ngoni kumande reo. Ngocheki kaba kugeri reo. Ngocheki. That one is known. You know you cannot. This is you don't need rocket science. You know they know themselves. Me would probably maybe checking a lot one another. Kuriro tagane. Yeah. I didn't like what happened.
End of say and in right.
End of say. Yeah. So anyway, because he's here, we are not leaving that matter away, my friend.
Kongoi.
That matter cannot rest until
you will revisit much of it fairness now bichu.
Amuniwe igere kine kinyoko ime kora na konyoko ime joina. Immediately ko nirikso bikis kuli asikari chu ko kindere ko kinyoko kikeswai bande ketar kikebar biik kikechor tuga ako miten ireyu. O kikisome kobwa konyoko ribech. But they are doing nothing. Aisuru kulle biik kamakemokengi they are doing nothing. Nukubur ko mardati yene. Mara ko mi kine preventen. Lakini kaliana bichu kango issue nebo bichu iwe. Ko so ready kushuten. Unlike yongi nyugi ime bichu yongi joren bichu tuga gebe bande gelionen gebare kuma ready kushuten. Kalian kango ga issue nebo rajaju quick so excited kushuten jito kobar akushuten metit. Kote raja ko then what use are you here? Cooking go nyoko ge raja ko le in country raja ai costa bichota. Then the following day kumang che ba ko sta ga nyin mutende ka go nyoko shuten jito. Then instead of reacting konam kuchop tuguk yu bloggers cheo me ko excuse kole sikagenyo ke bar jiji
kwa Mungu
ona sikari. How stupid is that? Have you ever heard of such a thing in Kenya? Kilin koleraja oba sikari and then again I mean expose raja joto akonyoko bitin asenet immediately. How does that happen? What a coincidence. You know people are not fools. We know what happened. Ordinarily kuginyolu either geri amuno that my greatest pain was that GSUs me role ne play ni GSU. Although they played so well, but not under stock theft. Not in the borders jigi chorenga to Ghana jigi in border wars. Inge jitu gulgulle en mpaka isek jigi choren to ga kubiki gonte inene ngale jito kubiki kwa under stock theft unit.
Igabasto.
Yeah. And those are the people just supposed to me utioto kare na mo migi na giyai aisuru kungele gaba GSU kungeti ba under stock theft kungeti ba RDU rapid response kungeti ba in how many camps over 200 police not regular police chuba under stock theft trained na kwa itu kujuta but there is nothing gigichor to tamana somo mozip gigichor gigibar jija ke jor to karibu konom mozip so ne niger ko ngana ngolole bi lele ni ko nerexo ko let me tell you for a fact that was sabotage
kongo amaje kana
sabotage no nakapur no not that people are going slow chumbege mi chumbege jemi as slow je go going slow endugu ke jana. Yeah.
Kongoi mi mwa chumbe ko asgari kongo tumisin chitap kwalen chin kimyak Johanna Ngeno yo chige nyorun ngalion in studio ka ge sire ko sika ngo baten kisige nyorun chang maswali in Facebook iblingen matono ne 20k plus agere chine gulen kala helong Ngeno friends kala I am Wayne Niganet from Bomet Yebongo Konga sees me with application keep to know village is requesting you for Welushiasa kacha kama chikoronga kami chinga go tebenga Leon in row Shiviki engabi anga Kiptome areas kimita ndani David kimita in Eldoret City kimita pamoja kale chine kiguren weri tabili biliote in red count me in all the way Richard Bor kale kapsa sur tuned in Leonard Leonard Kimgetich watching live from Litain Rungut area. Honorable Ngong should be supported as leader since he has been doing extra work for the peace na umoja wa Masai na Kipsigizongera mwambie who you have been trying to teach and to reach him lakini bado kitap kwalen chini gwege ke temtege soman tebuti chuko yago chang age na bra soman go blingen ko nyona age next ko gwege kimiten ak Johanna Ngeno kimanye na way forward now kikoit wengune ara gilionan yigaya konar bichu what next angal bigan rogenet kitenga sarana ko missing asige yat sugoli segen ge ratan ngingem ko rabandap tai kiweksi enamatia
It's that time again. Finals. Oh yeah. Go TV. Let's go. Finals. Go TV. This is too big. The Premier League, La Liga, Champions League, FA Cup, Europa, and more. Finals. Stay connected to catch all the biggest football finals with your best football friend. Go TV. Love it.
Welcome to Next Superstar.
Yaani kila mtu amefika kutoka Kenya mzima.
Oh, Petero.
Will someone be walking away $1 million Kenya shillings richer by the end of all of this?
Nikipata milioni basi nitakuwa na usemi kwa jamii yangu.
Star Times. Enjoy digital life.
You are living proof that we can control so much. And when we like what we see, we go for it.
What are you doing?
Kagait ketaun tetutiet chitab kalenjin kiweksei kora ak Johanna Ngeno. A very emotive topic ni ngalen bitab raini ngalekab emurwa deger komosta noton nebo Ang'ata Barigoi. Silas Langat kale wireman in Kiptenden, Transmara, Narok County. Following the show, Ngong is really courageous man. I appreciate his work. Kimonge kondoik David Chirchir of Chebare Makaliet AIC Kabartegan location Buret kongoi wa shujaa Ngeno mtetezi wa wanyonge. Kimonge kondochin majority leader noton go Aaron Cheruyot ak alak en kandoik chekiba tuyet akolosun en kinamo kole kiyai nekimwa kole ndakimesebet ko kikibet en chongindab biik sobonwek en komosatan. Kiker ak echek en social media en clips chekibendote kikoin kait en confronting each other en kasarta kiboru kole kimuch kokitokomiten ele ng'oi kot missing terchinet nekimi en kwenutab police ak biikab emet. Kikonyo president Kiro ng'ololjine kawa kongen ele kiobunu ingen akine boretab masa ele kiobunu nekamwon alenjin kitok komaboryondit so kionjine ne way forward nguni okonori yongen ale totestai akonori biik chekobet sobonwekwak but now so what's the way forward ng'alechu siko kiit let ng'alechuton chu mbarani kai at the same time kora kerib the porous border nekabunu bichu kanga mai kobor kole amu kikeon asikarik komuch nguni komach konyo koreben ak kiagik.
Security nebo mwananchi negotiated. It's not something you negotiate. It is not something you would say give and take and you agree to this so that we can send back the security. It is not. It is a right in the constitution.
Yeah.
Anybody tampering with the security about the country, about the county, about the people of the republic, regardless of whatever position that person holds, is very irresponsible. Akoma deserve to hold in that position. You cannot, kitu ngoya ngalege na inamo constituency.
Yep, Kericho?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kia ngalege nilre. Konget piga banamo out of that outrage. Kuvamia police stations, abandoned police stations, lakini kistopen the republic kule kisto police stations magi station they remained. It is only that anka nebo raia ko enjito ngom ogilit kabisa ko kineta korongo is studying what caused all these issues and therefore what should be the solution.
Yes.
Solution kuma interfere na security na babiga or cause an insecurity asimai biik ko justify nungule ki justified bichongi kakibare it can such a thing can never be justified. I've had several issues jambi ke nangu ngololo nangu birisi moisha like even alago tikyagire quadrants in the press che holding very senior positions in this country ako ngalal recklessly kolle sijui nini it's very unfortunate. Some of those statements are very unfortunate. In, for somebody negago it level it have in name make any decision. You could be one of a few people who make any decisions on the security of the country. You sit even on the Security Council.
Yes.
And you talk recklessly. That one I don't think. And then the president himself has visited that area. Though not the main area, like I visited the constituency. I would boy ngalal. I would be chigi husikangalejot. I would make a bit kogas. While you call yourself, you hold any position. Never look what link between civilians of the police. I would almost did
Kiro tem ana ngene le gigabit korangal chiga
kitiem ko lewe kitiem ko kasi nguno ta imoche ke tiem gele ke ba delegation ke ba office nyin kili aso taken president as a topmost organ about leadership in this country, but he took it upon himself. I want this because he felt it. Committee delegation sinyo ko ebit ko kasanga lejota ko tor ko nai ko kanne ne ko nyolo ge ayenu ke one mistakes na ko ge ayenu. No, there's some things just to me I feel there are some people failing in the state or failing even the president of this country in statements in actions in behavior all those you see keep on doing. But kukondo chekikere tugul chekibendi kitiaba kebolye kebe kimoche biik chemuche komekene decisions. Why did Haji come? Kinyo Haji ak timinyin tugul.
Will it be the right time kwenye amun kimi nere
kangonyo Haji kingonyo na Haji ko Haji kungen biik kiker biik uniform akole katoti wale uniform ichwe kikose kingwana mungi ngele bichu choko bare lakini he sat down akole I'm here to listen. Omuong alek tugul yongen na nakane to pure akane obiti ora chunit akane ko imoele angijwe michito nekijwe kusiraji. No, that is just mockery of our people. Yeah.
Amun kikanere sabi kole kabit ngalalet ni mukamole mo chapa
yot ngolola akine wimo gilia mabirisi mot kote from both sides kebirju danere subui kutomot ko anything oloboti yenero obirjo ko lenji. In fact, he didn't pick my calls. I called him several times. After I go back to go press, go ngalal, go lia. Why are you calling me now? Go to the site. We site agi be gas ngale grire gabi. Ibe tebe mbigi le go borjo na. Ko parta gono. Ko borjo gono. Machi moy ni no gibare le gimong bi gane bare ne ba me bare ne gala. Aw. Anaji moy bare le tije no godinda baro yeni aburo yeni. That was kwanza na ngibo puro yeni ko gina rongo rona mun kimo kumiten borida aburo yeda ogo ngobit joto ko tabu ne legi misto ko ui so giyeje ui very careful koron ko magi uzishan piga la kamo sigur ko bor yine ne amun yoto gingen there is it is hard to contain situation that happen. This one was very clear. Key between the security or picking order and security you come go victim and go barbi. So it was a conflict.
In Conjela and Pina Kilgori. So you might never lavana, Mot Kib, what can I labor on it? Like can you president? Akito Mo Linji, Market Chami, your way again, Rangalechu, Bagatlian, come
he understood. The president understood. President got out the whole country. I was chang. Tabuji give me Ganyanguni to key my president on ne. Gave one boy shit, Kunyanguni. So you know, me CEO, or as a guide in the Leandolanda program. No, he can't. And I got the honor.
Yes.
kikekonu boisiet ihandle programs kibindishek when you fail ko fail your work.
True.
So magoi kele kinyolu komi president sait age, but he took it upon himself kotor kole amache akas leche ngalecho. How could such a number of people die? How? So if he himself took it upon himself, kuni piki ko responsibility ko ngalecho, where are they up to now? Orai ni ko nori jida na bobare bigalak ko bare mundugi. You know the fallacy of all this.
Yeah.
Ko bare nje mundugi. Ko mo resasi niglo. And then the following day, quite kikoro to lenji na ohumaras lene nango kikalle ko lenji ngole kichom nyam nyata krorio. Ko kikuro aji pichu kudino mundu gije nenge ko mbera no ngufik.
Ko mabichu kwa.
Yes. Which is true. Keep up the following way about where I get to negative 50. The following day go bwalangat. Ordinarily kota mgubuwa za 10 za 11 ya roban hawagetwa lakini kiit langat nige za 2 na wana kupichu kuipo the sophisticated weapons korongo mi negi uren mzigi single light mo na le uren single light kuchi muok to ko babarago yani ngumi bara kuin
ko labaitana ne
gotio lembarak ako labait ko igebe sugotogele mi maudwa kutogele mi jito target ako namo. That is what they have. Kibu ako mogdo tugu joto ako getwa ko gere bi kimne. Yeah. So kugi no da mo aga na lele ni tindo be sophisticated weapons ku kyolelin siku ko nice akije ko le. We are not dealing with somebody raising a leg.
Mono mo katla rasalenje
nguririo bi jwo kolle ka go image ko nyolo ko washi. Now we buried our brother today langat. Lakini ngaleke ngalalwi sentiments ya ngalalwi kungandan kiko cool down president, and I'm happy kikingara president separately about that situation.
Yes.
And we agreed in the contain the situation. You know the problem in Goranata kuri go border nabo Kenya ak Tanzania gobori kiture go border nabo Rift Valley of Nyanza Narok og Migori. But you see ngejor duga ene reyo ki muje ngejor go chutireu ako chutireu.
Yes. Korgi play kila banyanza.
Ireu between border nabo ele mondo endwa so imene mondo endwa ene reyo. Ko ni 10 minutes. Ko kai Tanzania.
Ko nyanza ga Tanzania.
Ko ga Tanzania.
Korgi kegere nyanza.
Yeah, so kerege motinu ko bichu ko ba ko masi. Ko ngengole nguba yichute Tanzania. Ko kiziptwa koronjo mbega na ko ziptwa bige. Kuyoje protocol seta
kawala.
Yeah. So ki discuss at length of our engine corona and how we prevent the border between Kenya and Tanzania on both sides. Ngomozi bo Rift Valley ngomozi bo Nyanza. Kebo identify KDF amun. It is only KDF chirive borders, international boundaries. And these are the only people who can deal with that matter. And by the way, in Tanzania, in armed forces of Tanzania, Kinyonde was setting up their camp. But you see, motingila ngo mandatwa Kenya kugiri ko they don't care magazi nywa lakini ngomanga nyini no kugiri ko mosi kudile ne. So mo gelezi kaliana gine maginde setting up in a KDF campaign sivit could deal in these boundary issues international boundaries. And if that one is sorted, then obviously most of the things will calm down. Or some other security measures check discuss, and which I hope those are matters touching the security about made or big. But I'm happy with the way he listened. I will solution. Way forward,
yes.
Keep proceeding from where the elders had left. And we are going to finish it that way. And once that matter is sorted, we are good. Another way interfering. So our thinking go Sukul ko mai kora kotakobwa bichun koyo banyu, chun koyo binju masikarik lakini tindo bundukishek. Ko because somebody still wants to make these people feel unsafe. Kuturu ko mai ko abandon mbare ko abandon their properties. Yani you see kuturu ko big stage na ngibare ko on out komiki na barana ba ga pe ko puchi.
Yeah.
Asiko give you opportunities which we won't allow. So my call ane amuno the position out of work meet na boyship chechang akondo chechang chebo bororietab Masai ko kiyochi ne tugul ka ngongeta ke tugul komwoe ne kole makimoe ke reducen boryo nebo mbar into a community and a community. As we are preaching peace on the other side, you also preach peace on this side. And we agreed. And we are very happy. Kumomi ki nege guren to go create apart from of course sentiments jenango lebi logo inside the being ngoliona ko giyo bulongi were inside man nonsense yon ma kaso ko tion amon ka no ito igage bar bi kiwe ko kimalia man ki mo buri ngori nyu no le ne ondo to ke nerekyo ngo inko nerekwa ako egriji mama yonga kwa jito kele kai bar jito unfairly o ma jito bu anybody o tindo nyuru kai bar se gorinde unfairly. I don't agree. Let me tell you what I did. Kido ito ulda ko gi me do sabe. Let me tell you my friend, it was a matter of life and death. Neki no bare to ko ga go gi pi ka go ise osipidi akine kole matitewe.
Yes.
Keep it going with you. Ko parta ke delilin keta ke omis ke ngolol ke om ke lio mp ke terbi ke le ko ga ke to bi ga ko ki pi board of job leon. Do you know how I was forced to put ki na ki ya just even o do sigari ni ko mo ki ra I had to put him on my car anam nagibot lands anam OCPD. I had to put. I was forced to log in OCPD jabo my guards. As I go with ke torsion. I saving the situation. Nigi escalating into deaths and deaths. Among the moment ke barase go in it. What will happen?
It is true.
Kuma biku bi gora jaja. So I had also to save. Ngeno no saving jijok chu. Kuka saving gora resazing gi ko to bari in. Amun yeah. Agir wo na tugul ge turko se akarishek chikari gise bengarita ge nyo gerwa ke baka STU. And when king wo juda STU how you free anya na le mege barichi amawi barose gorinde kewe ganyo ki address ni kenyo ki address
to yebi amone man ndoy gor go ngeta sare chikage geroret kage bel garishek ya go expose
to happen.
Yeah. So mwat ki mwa kondo chikomi to logi taret ye mheshimiwa ka take along this topic lakini kama maana tinye sabetab chi ako nye ko yi kondo nywan. Clean from Kericho County, Latin, thanking the kingpin for everything he is doing for Wananchi, telling Ngong to join DCP party. Kenya Kwanza has failed and no one trusts this government. The land grabbers who wanted to take that Angatabarigoi land are known. People are angry bana. Muat kelengem big kelengom brand. Tago ungat lakini I wish ago king eng halata kondrio pi ave met ko gi mo gi ngere anum. Lakini ki boate bi golaka take action on Kalian ka gi sipto was it DCC ni gi ni mo la gi sipto gi ge transfer obsay chi gi mi otan but now kuma we ku sabeta bi chi gi bete sabono kwa ko gi lion gebe ko mungen was lakini che gi wege ko mo te gi this show kunna go ngi tuk ima ngali tablet english tachu in 2 minutes amuka gi lion ki bende break ku se gi wege ku se ngali ap korik
anyway ane ko mama jogi not le kama yo mo barana ana ko maji ko ngombarana chito no ko maja na ane kityo kuno ko maji no ko konu orders ko obar bichu so ko bit barana o gi ginai yeah o go mo alenjin a former leader in your
ki tos ke take action aga tula nan kasis ke changale
jo go mo anyway tom ge nam ki bi transfer DC
yes
awo DC ne me glibit na gi play na gi me news and citizen kumoe ku bulldozer masa e ki garaben ge mbaret ki mai ora ko interfere na mbaret kenene konere jo kulli obore ko nene dan mutu my team al shabab you see
yes That was very wrong. Chito uniform.
Ako saben for another 2 years kukokomwa kiyongulo mutu my team Al-Shabaab. Esas wakinwe nyoko vamia na kokwe. You see a whole DC kulo mutu Al-Shabaab. Ako saben for another 2 years. Okay, bit transfer mut ko order ngebar bi. What is that? Yeah. That is why I have beef. Or did you beef or interior? Ako ingune. Amuni college da Al-Shabaab. Ako nyoko order ngebar bi mu. Cheko kimwong meto e. Okay, bit transfer. What is that? Asikari kika muoge bichu chika amuna asikari indet konyolu kuboisie metinyi. Konai kole ngotot kileon shutenji yo unarmed, ma armed chichi. Kunyolu ashutena. Yeah. Ako ashuteni engine. Ayera. So asikari jo da ite kunyolu keputen on trial. Ako tom gaito kujatangu. So matinot kukake soten ngalecho kobo mbar kelianan. Kukakiyonji kora konyoko shuten biik chito ne tinye mundukit ako bo Kenya. Kotinye mundukit illegal gun. Ama uiris kele mababarakis pichoto kingoshuten chito. Mingishi. Ako mi kirwogik yoto. Miten OCPD yoto. Mi OCS yoto. Miten all those organs of government. Imaelewana na tindo intention bigo sote ngalecho.
Kikarisen so my issue leaders in parliament kolenen ke komache keror. In fact was it konjela ngani girisen in bunge. Sungule kolen kimache kenai. Kalian ne action wa taken serikali. Tom gesambonen.
But it ended there.
Tom gesambonen no tiza.
Kibe kiata ketia. Ndaki samone ne bago tot kumogoro awo takane. Amun betu ne samone ne eli issues yoto lazima ami. Yeah. That's mami. So we justify in those statements young American. But even that, besides that, no look migo pichuki barebi. No look no mamigo. We no look me under investigation. Ko suspended or under investigation. Look at what happens when political issues and politicians when they are in trouble. Elibuono police. Elikiching do. That energy no to yi. Amuna senge ya crimes yu kuma boisie that energy. Amuna senge it pio nyo mo buya ko ba. Kuma boisie that same energy. Yeah. Kitu ngonyo korata na gari 200. Ane Johanna ane no. Asigari 200 o maamde. Mo
anagochi kwa miwa tap natembea ako meet natembea na
ngari jamaa natembea amudi natembea ile wiki agegeji kiodare digena so masire kweti o ile ko lejire ile wege uruwa poke ona ager ko lebi ko ile ona ko rile ko sito ki o kibicha ite kugole gaderi ogine ni kibara funga yo mtu anyway no jamaa na natembea hiyo ko jugi bare wege uruwa mpage ko mure uruwetu ngunu era otagine lakini iwe kino dogera na zagari ki bagore nyun atebe ngole ngo ya tuguk yongwanen kumamia zagari lakini uruga kama ke handle politicians ana go things to do with politics ko bendi zagari 200 o bendi ak tuguk tugul ndaki boys in that same energy yonga ki commit crimes against people kutoki sabema
kongwe nengi tiona mheshimiwa asaka much keva very short break kiwege kegusti go ngalekab korik chang maswali akatep chito galen hello watching live from Kuresoi North Nakuru County behind our kingpin wanted to ask the issue of housing government employee nakatwa tax levy housing do I still need to contribute on monthly in case I acquire one and if so where will my levy head to kago tebechi wale I chairman nebo housing committee kala ini mamite ngori komosta noto nebo wadlon wadli mro digira no wadlon amun kate wadli na
kala dong wait gori digira
kala is the chairman of affordable housing and in Narok County affordable houses has not featured in areas of Mulot and Transmara kono hata sinyonge walunji tap college kiwekisena matian mheshimiwa Johanna Ngeno inendet ko MP nebo Emurwa digira ko ine kora ko nebo ngecheret in committee not nebo housing.
Unauza hardware ama una fix hardware? Grow biashara yako by using your M-Pesa till to get Tacit Till loan. Enjoy easy application na instant approval. Ipate kwa M-Pesa business app ama dial *234#. The more you use your till, the more you grow. M-Pesa.
Tos isigindet anan ko kipsomaniat nechenge college nekararan en Kenya ole isuldoen career nengunget matiteimge amun miten Institute of Applied Technology. Tindo courses cheisubi chebo medical, engineering, business, cosmetology and fashion design, hospitality and tourism, ICT, journalism and mass communication, plant operator and driving are courses alak. Institute of Applied Technology komite Nairobi en Ngong Matasia Memuse Stage. Kora komite Nakuru en Kabarak Masinjeri Road. Asina missing ibir simoit kwa namba 0759 199809 anango 0722 941016. Institute of Applied Technology, opening new horizons.
Yo, fam, it's that time again. Finals. Oh, yeah. Go TV. Let's go. Go TV. This is too big. The Premier League, La Liga, Champions League, FA Cup, Europa, and more. Finals. Stay connected to catch all the biggest football finals with your best football friend. Go TV. Love it.
Welcome to Next Superstar.
Yani kila mtu amefika kutoka Kenya mzima.
Oh, Petero.
Will someone be walking away a million Kenya shillings richer by the end of all of this?
Nikipata milioni basi nitakuwa na usemi kwa jamii yangu.
Star Times. Enjoy digital life.
Atachin Karachitab Kalenjin en tetutiet noton neitun en ketesiet nebo Kass TV. En iman kosimi tetutiet non komasiri agere komoswek tugul ngonyo tebutet kobun Uasin Gishu, konyo nebo Trans Nzoia, konyo nebo Kericho, konyo nebo Bomet, konyo nebo Nakuru akoi Buresoi South. Kobaten en nguni agere tieme biik chechang otaketesen ngalekab ng'atabarek kobaten achama kwa kasarta. So ongekusi ngo ng'alek choton chebo korik. Hi jambo mheshimiwa, I am Ngeno from Ololmasani 88. Thanks for what you did during the welcoming of Mr. President and more so the university. To talk of Mr. Murgomen, kindly advocate atolewe kwa hiyo docket ya security. Ameshindwa kabisa na mlete yule Marwa wa Coast. Ko torgeteb gagotebi kole kitungwano Marwa noton nekinaat kot missing. Kokitam komwoe kole you can shoot that chopper from up. Who do you think you are? Kotebi kole kiwon Marwa amun ki very ki chi nekikong'alal ko king'ole ko chi nekikim kabisa. Mheshimiwa ngebwe ng'alekab korik.
Marwa noton kimuten neindet kiyobu koroni kanito.
Nano kaza kokwe kole wo kikibit chi nekikim amun angelen. Kitar kabisa ng'alekab kerichek en Pwani.
Kimwa koya Marwa.
Kimwa Marwa. Mheshimiwa ngebwa ng'alekab korik.
Good.
Koikas tono kon betut nekikoito korichu Mheshimiwa korik 1,188 chekikoito en komosta nekokibwotyin kele eye ngadan kiakochut siasa kokotoi koiyo logoek.
Netai koron ko chairman ko en kasarta nekoi ko ingen ile robinichu kitegen korik ko kikitilen biik, kitilen kiboitinik ak ketilen biik kora chemi biashara. Ako kose ng'wonindo biik ngetilen rabinik amotogu kit nekakiyai. Ko kianange bakechek kotor kwa chairman nebo korik kotor amwa alelen amoche results le yes ngot ketestai ketile bichu komi ot tuguk chekotok. Kokotok komut. In fact amune sikor kotinye akane boiboiyet en amut ko ngap ko justifyen amut rabinik chekitilen biik. Konai chitugul kole ngandan kobit 300, 200 en my payslip. Ko at least amut ko kwoker biik chechute korik ako boiboikitu biik chekimenye seleleisiek, biik chekimenye kot nekishareni kit agenge biik tugul. Bedroom agenge ako ne sitting room ako bedroom ako bathroom ako tuguk tugul. Ko ne tindo mobile toilet. Kokon amut ko move biik kobwa korichu. Koko matumaini. Ako konech akechek kot biik chekikichobe ng'otutiet kele at least ngot kotestai trend ini kiroksi ra korik 5,000, kiroksi koron 10,000, kiroksi koyoin. Kou nondo kot ko ngobeku kenyitab 26 ko kakelonje korik chekomen biik akochut biik ine chechoto kora akechek. Ko irabanyut kusiongito neketilen me mushara kole aisuru kichuchun alane mushara lakini kosop chito.
Yes.
Akere kokosopano. Ako mara sait age akine kokamach kowoto age akonyo kokere lekilipondoi. Akosich kora kole akot ngandan kokikakitilen 300 kokoronyosi kot nenda ordinarily kimakitilan 300 kokoto milionisiek 10 koi lakini kokioldewa milionisiek 3 ako nenden mwenyewe
niliponi imenye
ako iliponi imenye ko kit nekwoker amut ane ko kwabaibaitu amun komong amut pichait nebo tuguk chekororon chekikeborchigei en kasarwek chechang. Enechek biik kikemandat obokototen kesomoni olikinye ko kiniwe korotinwek alak kou amun ole kiami kou Russia, kou Germany, kou ot Britain ko korik ko it is one of the fundamental basic needs. Korik almost mami chito nemotinye ko korik eleo, in fact in those countries ko korik eleo komakikombwondo menye biik free. Liponi kityo services chebo beek, chebo sitimet, chebo gas, chebo hitaisiek. Amun kikodevelopen korichu kototun koit stageit nemeko necessary kotakikombwanda amun kakitokseni sikor kotech korichu lakini kakeji regenerate rabinichu en kenyisiek koteche koteche rabinik chu kialdoen ko konyokoteche mpya. Eventually korealisen kole koyon biik tugul en emet korik. So meko necessary kotaki kombwanda mako necessary kialda. Komen biik kityo. Yeah. Ingo hostels. Ingo, yeah. In fact, in those countries, transport is public. Is public transport. Ma public transport goes in the public transport in your man to is public transport in Guranata. Guranata most of the European countries. Public transport. There are buses, you have to bus or autobuses. Meeting trains, estimate, underground trains. Most of the students, they are public buses. Yes. Yeah. Our public utilities go in most of the countries, unless more technical and like so in your ruby kechang kumenya gori che subsidized menya like ngorotinwe ala gori ke free puno te bazi je PQ zen che mo charge you see aglo our students amungi could develop mbeju through contributions of taxes of the neighbor go those things. So when you look at the situation of Yamota, like I told you, to me as a chairman, it was a relief for me. And now, this is what where this money is going to. I would not know a big but Kumigori gain chigete jangori gete the whole republic. Shida gitego kwala go slow ala orago na go contractors overwhelmed no which go test da gori ni weta oni je ngu ni we Nakuru go test da iwe Nairobi ni go test da Mombasa go test da iwe Eldoret. There's so many activities in Eldoret. Iwe Kapsabet, iwe Kericho, iwe Bomet kati bichi gitego le kadle bagi na mamita ngori. Leji tabakile bonni kikele kikemwa kino misoti kile kikele besen rabinichu singele bonni kekere oret kekele bonni kekere oret akwaritama ko lakini chichi ningen dangele bonni kekere akine neliepka korichu kiteche mi kori kikitye kikibare keteche Narok ko bitishu ngalekab mbaret. There is a land that in dispute nekitakindo kori karibu 10,000 kotindo dispute in mengikab koronoto en baranoto. Patene murwa digere ko kikiyonjine kele makimache kinamen korik. Kikenyo kepiman ine ile kiteche korik lakini kikiker komo agent hostels. In fact kokinamen hostels chebo KMTC asikebwan hostels chebo TTI. Kaiker hostels oteche through CDF hostels in institutional housing. Okay. Yeah. And that is also the most vital one after Chechu. Igere ngunano sinye there are social housing kuje chukoba Mukuru. And there are affordable housing. Social housing kuchigite kimbi kimenya slums. Asego bit ko mangya slums ako bagaje mbaret kete go riga laki muje ke ayanyi affordable housing, commercial housing. And that is exactly what is happening in Mukuru kwa Njenga, Mukuru kwa Ruben, what is happening in Kibera, what is happening in other slums you meet Ngoron. Okay, meet in town Ishela. You move the people you meet in slums. Kopa ke history otage tegori yigo grokyo gorju ke mut pichot yigo mislam singo bengorju agulibane ago bit mbaret kete senda ke salda mbaran kan ko torte ngela mungo tevi ngele ab social amenities ko pichu ga changa ngole mbi garbo elibuta genge mokingele gurere ne mokinge sugul mokinge hospital mi amenities janta ndugul ma mi ele ma gi corona ta ngot ko from 4th floor upwards ko lazima kotinye liftit which they do.
Yes.
Number 2 ko lazima kotindo beek pipe to water. Number 3 electricity. Number 4 gas. Number 5 Wi-Fi.
Yes. Gas ni kobunu
supply is in Ministry of Energy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's supplied by the Ministry of Energy. Now, ko gas ko pipe in fact that is actually what I saw in Europe. In Europe ko pipe ngore tugul gas agoi nebo heatite. Agoi nebo so inyone kityo nemache ikwanyi bugingung ngotko yo cooker. Iconnectani kityo en natere irutyi nebo gasit ak iswitch on. Agere me body tangit. Yeah. Agoi liponyo. Imuche ilipan 500.
Chame gasit.
So tokens. Kwonye moik so mala moik ata.
So ngoro kosimani itopen up.
Kosimani itopen up. Uno opposite men of tokens.
Yes.
That is exactly what happens. So nebo be iliponi be ngobore ngetos be kuro be ne ngetya be.
Yes, true.
So ngotko ke wasini
Igero ndakora react itopen.
Mele papa ngoro. Ya kubisa budit goje. Itore tokens ile wona bwabwathi. So these tindo social amenities tugul tindo sugulishek en orit. In fact negobo Mukuru ko kikinde rabinik ketech primary school. Amun biik kemenye yoto ko over 30,000 ama ina yoroni ile constituency mzima. Amun 13,000 units iwe. Kumenye biik is one family mara tindo biik somok biik angwan biik mut, you see? 3 bedroom, 2 bedroom. So ni population nemenye kor joto ko 13,000. Aka average nebo 3. Igere sile biik 30 something thousand. So ko lazima komi sukul amun makoi koba loochu sukulishek cheloen. Mi sipitali. Actually level 4 hospital. Nakakiseten up en yoto. Mi fire stations. Mi tukuja ndukul amenities tukul baka police station, baka chief, assistant chief of chief. Kumi.
Wiki 30,000. Maji bika cheke vando
baka nyumba kumi. So, korju, in essence, korju nyolo konai biik, especially with biik young nyolo konai. Sema kite kingimete korju wagelele no kesasa kebare mami, maboishe, malionan. Nyasini ni bare itoi kelenji ni amon maybe nguni je bukeni Mukuru ni. Ko Mukuru the first blocks ko babiki kimenya slums. Lakini ko mi blocks je buona. Je ordinary people chita na macho kaliban
from outside. Sema lazima kimenya watu.
Ko ndi bare ichut boma yangu sele kilipone. Ko already kikaliban getar.
Kabisa.
Yeah, iburo kilelen korju iwe ko pamane to. Ko kikwal biko tar. Ara geiri nguni we. Mukuru si ingenes Mukuru na ta ila.
Mukuru absa kene kiyo.
Ama ina igoro Mukuru no ta ile mnyono distance kongete Mukuru baka Nairobi town.
Yes.
Kono. Mayo? Haya, ushauri moyo. Shauri moyo geteje 20,000. Starehe ko neki 15,000.
Taban ne kitendo bo CBD.
Mi yuba round about ni ba in kigure ne in.
Kagele mi chete jengara.
Tonyo ni kibare ne mi yo. This
Kigombana no.
Oti kigomba mi ndonyo ni kyaldo en korotwe ngisiate ni on tam kibun kuek ne to ni mi after coffee house. Yeah, Marigiti. Ko after Marigiti ko mi bare ati on ne 200 acres na ma gete ko ri ni karibu 50,000.
Ni kibo ke area na.
It gibo railway.
No, kibo railway.
Yeah, gibo railway account. It's a walking distance.
Yeah. Town ne yawa.
Au kyalde ungot 4 million. Naba 2 bedroom. More than about 4 million or 2 bedroom in Marigiti.
Yeah.
It's a walking distance of town. Tuku Kenya looking at Ganguna, single or Jukunga big Yakula, how do we purchase these houses? In Yanguni, Kugo Yetu, or negative at the time. Me law Gukuro, Mijasomanian University of Nairobi, Mijam MDC, Mijam Yano. Now, will it all about that in Nairobi? Who need me go down? Go over Lak. I got to see me or down.
Never cheated.
Correct. Omaragiri Bure Nairobi for the last 15 years. Ote me another 15 years. That is 30 years. Ilibanje ni chitore nani ya hesabu ko iliban karibu 7 million and 10 million tu ni mondoi. Aki bako kiko. Renovate ni kitu. Yane ako test ako ita ke na unye kora nyokwa Nairobi for another 30 years. How do you feel? ndokoi kan iliponi okot ndele kolele mbekes la koekitu kenyisiek keliponi. You know, it depends on you. Ngot imache ilipan kenyisiek somok kot iliponi. Ngot imache ilipan instant sign out ilo liponi cash kui. If you have the capacity, you pay. Kaigere? Ngot imache ilipan 20 years iliponi. Imache ilipan 10 years iliponi. Imache ilipan 30 years iliponi. Lakini ngot iliponi 20 years iwe oko netam irenteni 2 bedroom kotam irenteni 40,000 and 30,000. Yes. Okay, lenjin kui ko rent to own. Iliponi en arawet 10,000 and 5,000. How do you feel?
Very nice.
Yani rent to own, yani kelipan 5,000 rent okuko bunji.
Yes.
Mauni ganas nigelipan 40,000
agoma nengu.
Yeah. So those are the concepts che nda gibende wara akuja biki au kalele ndo ibe nafasi kabisa nyoke ngalale ngale yo mami other issues. Kina biki on how to deal with this. Agine gora biki on how to fight ndo wara konyor opportunities you take so shaka mon ko educate on contracts. Yeah. We also have contractors. Magumaje kubetia rabini kyabole besho engirija walele ni opportunities ga kubarjinge bi kunyor serikalit. Komebori ile kunyor kainet ana kunyor martat kile kidinya serikali martat. No, people don't want that. Moje big tu going opportunities. Neta opportunities. Kunyor big employment. For example, employment opportunities chomi barak chikinge gele ko kagesire ninyi inyo nizire big tamana na konom enginyi. Kukana bi kule ko gesop jamun. Where go CEO, where go chairman, where go PS, where go holding a serious position. Nengeli gizire bi kukur go nyor nafas kutur gizire bi kecha.
Yes.
Kutur
ka wal gora Kass.
Kawalga. Number 2, ku kenyorun exposure nebo elekiyoitoi mung'aret. Amun iwe mamiten mung'aret nendoe kosir mung'aret nebo raia ak serikali. The biggest business opportunity kune kiyo ak serikali. Ayera? Either in form of tenders and our supplies. That is how people ndigeri jijano bare le mfanya biashara na kurom kabisa no. Kukiname ngoro kwa mung'aret ak serikali. Either ko supply ndugu ana ko tekso. Nguko teche ortinwek, nguko teche in buildings. Ku mung'aret koron nesibukune robinik kenomen ku between inyi ak serikali. Sige moche bi kora.
Kakila amu liponi serikali.
Yes, correct. Liponi.
Either onache liponi.
Oma ya faida nenyi. Kaigere mabete so mabire kon.
Moigele ki
Ako ndo mi.
Ona ko pending bills ko itegele ba.
Ko itegele ban me bore sile pire kon na serikali. So our issue ko tutenge moigelelen kimoche ngeborjini ke serikali kenyoru serikali. Kusikobit koyotyi biik opportunities yoe mung'aret. Kotko ngobe kenyisiek mutu ko at least ko kusiptogei biik yo kele kitinye ra mogorek ata en ireu. Ngebendi kenyit ko nebo 10 ko ngin mogorek ko koyai biashara ak serikali. Mokuchorsai. Koyai biashara ak serikali. Kele ko wero no koteche korjon 10,000. Ko wero no koteche lamit no ngeten ile kilo ko ile kile. Ko wero no ko bale silanget adam ne mi ile kile nebo 200 million. You see, kukur ko yoti bichu opportunities. Ko megen robinik. Kaigere. So ngoborjinge bi serikali ko lelen kenyorun opportunity kayai mung'aret. Ko ngale ku jonde jige mache kinet.
Nano tabo ta ko audit ako teben ko kandu ko lasem amun ango wache ground. Ko len ba galia ba mosiru bi ba molia. Nano tabo ta audit ako le kiunene 2.5 years. Johanna Ngeno bunu na roka ngo to ateni on ngo eni on equalizer ungeta kwa
kiuno sabjinge.
Amun dere kyo raya ko le kandu ichi ba ko kiutene.
Ngela nange bar kiburi gele ka kabur ma ko ba ngange kisiasa ma ko lian so ordinarily kumagoi ui kubur kandu amun interest chetindo biik ko terter.
Yeah.
Le muje kityo ko yo mi leadership ndamo igere nguno problems ne kitindoi ko kange leadership ne getinye ko kwa barak. Yani kakonam ko major enon amun that is a top organ.
Yeah, true.
Ne bongoni emet tugul ko bongoni ngweny. Yani both national and international relationships, later business Kenya age emotinwek alak, how they can benefit from joint ventures. Ak tuguk ngisiat ak borrowing or how they can partner and several activities. So when you are dealing with such kind of opportunities, kunyene tegemeane emet, nyene tegemeane in East Africa, nyene tegemeane kwa international matters. You won't have an opportunity if focus in local issues.
Yes.
That is why we got much gigale which is in Taganyot koinutik chon mwoti kikole biik kinyolu kekundo mirmirik chebo Arap Ruto. Amun Arap Ruto makoborye nemi levelit age ako mekosiche kofokasen en kalenjin, mesiche kofokasen en leadership nebo kalenjin. Ko kinyolu kokikondoik ak echek taken up the responsibility kekundo mirmirik che yo momi niwo keyoe tuguk chekonyolu koyai. That one can only happen yon kitindoi leadership chekororon. Ngekonech opportunities, for example, kele kakikono minister inoni ak ne. Kakikono PS inoni ak ne. Ako tindoi leadership chebo the houses, ngotko tindoi ko wane chairman nebo korik, nebo chairman nebo education, nebo chairman nebo beek. Those are the opportunities che nyolu kesiteni ak leaders. Ak ministers. Asibit kora ke focusen kele apart from tuguk chekimoe keborchingei developmental issues nyolu keborchingei koba korotinwekyok. Amun moyomegei kibur kwo kekai neo kotor siketeben oret. Ako kitindoi minister nebo oret. Moyomegei kibur kekai neo siketeben ot ng'alekab security. Ako kitindoi neo nebo security. Moyomegei neo sinyoketeben ng'alekab beek. Ako kitinye PS nebo beek. Kitinye PS nebo agriculture. Kitinye PS nebo biik chetonyolu kokosini kondoik ak kiyonjin kele meatono. Tom konyor ki West Pokot inoni yomi. Tom konyor chu Baringo. Tom konyor chu Elgeyo Marakwet. Lacking behind who was in Kishwene Chechu. Motinye kire. You see, if we could focus on those things, kotor ngebendi budget nguni amun ki issue nekiang'alalen beshole ini bechu yin. Mi project chenange ng'alalen. Akelele ne kimoe project nekile. But nguni ingeyoe budget elinyolu keng'alalen tuguchoto. Kekokasen akebe kibur kele ne nekemoche. Moche ne kure nekile kele moche beek. Keolden tuiyet ak PS anan ko minister nebo beek. Kimoche tuguchu kindewe budget. Ne nekemoche en ile kile. Kele kimoche ortinwek cheu chechu.
Kamaraya kole
ngotama. Yeah, kele ana ko che inter-counties che connected one county ak another one. Kele kimoche ortinwek chu en nguni. Amun ino mwonwek. Ingen ile this is the last budget nebo muhimu. The next budget ko chebo siasa chekiyoten tugukab siasa chemeko yin.
Moyo kasokile mwa kako informe kiche kele manganyorunen en.
Yeah. Those are the issues yenyolu ndagi you know mama amagine ole mama ole kike lack in leadership and kike fail ne. But for me in housing, I sit with members of parliament. Tamagura ko gimyo tamotakke was issue nandi. Because I want to show them olenji mama jongo the president gorengu. Kura toibu. Amuma mi project ninyolu gummi. Ako this is the only department and all the departments ne miro bine. Maus chepo ordenwa utake rugurike yote tukuke uene. Be kutake yote masakis yose. This is the only nene tindo rabini kiredi. Uko moini bijoda lele. Matungu ko ibu kunyo president gorengu. Akobara kete lele mami market. Mami gori. Mami hostels. Mami high masts. Mami tenne. You see, it would be very wrong. Alonge ngalal asing ngeyoe budget ko unone kenoe eleki ndete kora tuguk alak chebwone ka. That is a discussion nako ki initiate nene out of goge feeling kele akobe kenyishe kora kesoitoi. So if we could focus. Don't go every financial year. Minister nebo ortinwek ko kazen ak members ko kazen ak kandoik ak enam keker kele meat ano. Minister nebo beek ana PS nebo beek, PS nebo ne, PS nebo ne, PS nebo ne, minister nebo ne. You know all those.
Yes.
Ketoreti no kotor ko developmental issues korenyon.
Koron
ngoitu konyokolonjeni kitya ana konyogo commissionen kobois. Kiketo.
Kikasto ano mheshimiwa komakitwain kakilion kiwongun lakini uchamwon 1 minute Brian Tuva 1 minute iyakenge in kondoik chengering chikinget kabisa in committee positions chikitindo chikinamu kikibi check up kabisa kole ako kibor noton mara tekisto tingenen members tekisto tingenen karonatet noton nebo Kenya Kwanza ak nguni ni miten kibor komutoten president kole in projects chokosenge kuinye ko ine chairman in bunge in committee
kogele yabwatita
ikosto ni nguni there is what gemwa ko yokondo ikose that masigene line nguni mo mingen ko kogine bwate president kole ka transform en emet kuinye ne chair amun okweje ngala oversight o dangale budget.
You see where it is a great privilege trust na given on president and I must thank him for that. Yegai kuna nguvu wote bigolele ni maje kwa kichwa ngumu kidogo. Au at times gulele miwara maje kwa erratic. At times gulele mbigi magase ngale alak saitaka. You know those are the qualities chegi magana no what I am. All the way from Murwadikir, from Kilgoris to Murwadikir to where we are today. But kigo learn big with time kule this character nitindo Johanna ko character nebo kando inateta. Amun at times kunyolu itindo principles. At times kunyolu itindo ya stand. At times kunyolu iribi manetabi kusir manengu. So tuguju tu kulugito gere bigo ngo macho taban. Lakini ordinarily kyomache kubanganak to. And eventually kukinyoko lana no wagane ole. This gentleman kukama goya ogo mucho kotoreti jen yeba uyango tor ko itiro kebwa despite ngale ko rojo mingi chikitinya biga kimi kasi anaigerte kimi kasi aku I believe in ole ngotke put in efforts into uchu especially utko uchu me chupa housing ko in the next 3 years kuma migi ne ngalolen apart from iya mara ko shida iseka tukugala ku vega na ku what lakini ngotko ngale housing ko kiasta menagane authority that is why sometimes ko nangu moto pete chiki brush ni ke shoulders ok pigala kamuna moyo ni gele ngagetilene robine mo ni gele agi advertise na project ko unone agorongele avatele project na. In fact, as from next week the coming weeks I will be going around the country with my committee members. Every project meeting anywhere in Gotkumi County, Gotkumi constituency, I will go around the whole country. And wherever it is, let me project naga gemezen, ke mezen yap jidana gi mezen yap those projects. So among kimachi ku succeed in agenda oragene nebo no. Magamacho failing. Akoso ide ku ingere ngo succeed ku go succeed bikyo. Ko succeed ngoragene chito nako kinemune ndonglo mabugete. Kereben je kotol jine lakwe sugaru ana ko ngoriet ana ko gilamet. Amoto ko kirgasi ne kakiyai. That will be very wrong. So kasi nyona kemoje asinyona na amoje akishangeti ole ka champion interest ijoto tugul asi kwachiven apart from kwachiven Kenya Kwanza kwachiven akine bororienyo amakoron ni koibu kele kikimi kasisiek amaki deliveran mamoje aike alak chenango sindan ko pangan tuguk en so mamoje aborchige kotakishan ole whatever I'm in control of, I put it in a very organized way.
Thank you so much. Mheshimiwa Kiitione Ngoni. That is the best way to end it. Your turn. Chitap Kolenchin kagi tion.
Ba degree. Ya na mengi ni la MP na ba degree.
Aja amache kogi anji ne kita ngo ginye mheshimiwa. Kokiyonjin kele inyon Kass FM amache inyon ndene emet. Kakoni next week imwa maybe to next week. So ko TV2 lakini kakelion mucha konen kochamwa kasar netyan. 1 minute ko murwa deger matara ngweshimwa 1 minute lakini it's just no
1 minute. Nyolu akat biikab dege.
Ikat biikab murwa deger. Kakesom kele imwa netyan.
Uon maot kino amamwoe kongoi kityo biikab dege amun kitach president oin kokonyo president. It was the first time konyo president korenyon after 6 years. Manyo in campaign, manyo in ano. So but our people have been very patient. So kwamwa ko amun kokitach president ko baibait president ko boiboito tugul. Issues che koibwechi president kudis che koibwe ko chang. Kiibwe title deed nekikoime for many years. Kiibwechi oret the only link between Sotik ak Korenyon ak Kilgoris akoi Olimba Awendo. That was a very fundamental road in our constituency because that was the first road nekisib keyai kotom keformen ot in Narok. Negia Jumbe, Wajerumani. You can imagine that road up to today kotom getamakan. So I'm very happy because the president Ginyo kunde we got in water dam about 550 million. That water will serve the whole of the Murwadigir without a problem. And then apart from that, Kinyu get some to like Yogoya now kunde we rabin. Kinyu get some university branch the Masai Mara. And he agreed 100% what he only the assignment he go na is in primary school or dispensary as a bit and I'm told go agree in the communities in over 80 acres. So we are happy for that. And then ako yon wejoret ko rana ngete ndikira ko nyole wara gapchiram ko magore ako landa ko pitonin ele wara soit ele mi factory no ba miwe. Our people ordinarily kumoche ko on vaten barene to cane plantations. So ko giga ko mo gele kumoche lam ne connect in these areas as go see big in Kuibe. And he agreed. We already put some money. Seed money in many no ranat.
Yeah.
So I'm a very happy man.
Kongwe.
At least some good things are happening in Murwadigir. Despite the economic problems again countering.
Yeah.
Ko at least komi to kukiwa orange.
Temutkie bai. Kya chama mon ki mo wat no gi ba boyot gi go bor ko age ni gi mo ya nyo torete amon ya go mo torete ni mo ko ne gi le ya go pick up lands ko nyo ko survey asuko mo ko bi to lutet no tan ba chula chi tap ko den chi ko gi anje ni tagenga ngoshimyo inyon Kass FM inyon Kass lene met inyon live and Kass TV ya Kass FM so pe tu ne nyo rasarta in your business schedule am ga mai lo ma choba county sen ngoni ke goni mbrayno to rasi ngale ndu ko mis jo mana yer mo atke tinga la kwa shagwa ngale ngale gap housing ang misingo ngale gap Murwadigir agene amon of course ya Ngeno County at large.
It's a very vital part in our
yes ago mo bi ke changa bza gole inye tinya tuget no Ngeno County kale in terms of odele ne sire ba isi ongo le bi le
aski ba gora nota
o yubo Narok obo Narok kitap kole jine ngition en ngone go ibe tu tage kai na nyugo Shadrack mutai ko ngeng mheshimiwa Johanna Ngeno.